was a legitimate reaction. All right, hey, we're at MashCraft here in Greenwood. This is the 10-year anniversary year. I'm with Andrew, co-owner. Andrew, this is one of my favorite spots, MashCraft. You have 3 locations. You guys have been killing it for many, many years. But you have not just the beer, not just the story, not just the food. You guys have a friendship. You have a really cool story of how you guys started. And for those that don't know MashCraft, you guys are not just any local craft brewery. You have something really special here. Tell me about it.
Yeah, absolutely. When we started out, the goal was great customer service, great beer, great food. Let's do it all. And when somebody walks in the door, no matter what happens, they're gonna have a great time. So we set out to do that. Originally started with a guy that I fortuitously met that had a banking background. We opened up MashCraft Greenwood in 2014. Met another gentleman who is still one of our partners who's an engineer. Opened up Delaware and Fishers in 2016 and 18. And we're blessed the fact that we have 3 great neighborhoods that we can call home.
So when you talk about the beer, that's obviously in any brewery, the number one thing that you have to focus on is the beer. Yeah. And you guys have quite a wide array of beers, but it changes often. You guys aren't just stuck in your own ways. You guys, your goal is to continually invent and reinvent yourselves every single year. How do you do that?
Well, the biggest thing is to keep things interesting for regulars when they come back. Every time you come back, once a week, twice a week, there's something new on tap. Light, malty, hoppy, barrel-aged, sour, New Englands. We want to make sure that everything is fresh, everything's new and interesting, so that you can have a great time again, even if you were here last week or 2 weeks ago, all of a sudden you walk in and there's a new flight to have, or there's a new pint to have, and then you can pair it up with one of our great food items.
10 years is a long time, and specifically in this business, 10 years is a long time. What have you learned and what have you taken with you year after year that you feel truly is the reason for your success?
I think the biggest thing is, number one, to be nice to people. I mean, if you're nice to people, people are nice back to you. And then put out great product. When people put out great product, people want to come see you to be able to try it, and then create a connection. If you can create a connection and become a member, a valuable member of the community, then everything should work out really well, and then people will receive you how you hope to be received.
Well, Andrew, I love it. I love MashCraft. I love everything you guys are about, but honest to God, I'm sitting here, I got beer and I got pizza in front of me. What the hell are we doing? Why am I still talking to you?
I have no clue.
Why don't you tell me what you got here? What are we testing?
So, we have ourselves a garden pesto pizza. This is going to come with sun-dried tomatoes and red peppers, green peppers, and then a little bit of balsamic vinaigrette. It's going to have an explosion of flavor. And we've also paired it here with our Shiftwork Munich Helles, which has a nice light. This is one of our new late summer releases. Really awesome German lager, light, easygoing, a little bit of bready malt.
I got to tell you, man, when I eat pizza, typically it's just meat. Like I want sausage, pepperoni, and let's not get weird. And then when I see pizzas like this, it freaks me out a little bit. It does. I'm just telling you the truth.
It's okay.
It freaks me out. And this is damn good.
Thank you.
Okay, Andrew, we have something new here.
Absolutely.
Just like that.
Ooh.
What is this and what is this?
Frontera chicken nachos, one of our house favorites here. We got warm tortilla chips with red onion, green pepper, red pepper, jalapenos, and then a nice, amazing house-made Frontera ranch drizzle across the top. Served with sour cream and salsa, fantastic. And your favorite.
My favorite.
The Last Light Blood Orange IPA,
I'm gonna hit this first.
World renowned.
It is.
From what I hear.
My God, that'll make a bad day great. You know, 2 seconds.
And it makes a great day amazing.
That's great. Put that on a t-shirt.
Stay positive.
Let's talk about your sauce here, because this isn't just nachos. It looks like nachos, right? But the presentation is, 1, amazing. 2, there's just a lot of different types of flavors yet again. So we have the pesto pizza, and then we have this. Everything is a collection of flavors. And your sauce specifically, house-made ranchero ranch, what'd you call it?
It's Frontera Ranch.
Frontera Ranch.
We're using a certain number of really cool spices that I will not divulge, blended into a ranch base. And it gives everything just a real nice lift of flavor. Obviously, we've got all the great vegetables on there for brightness and a little bit of heat from the jalapenos, but the ranch drizzle, boom.
Okay, so what do people say about this when they eat it? I'm gonna go.
They love it. And not to mention, you know, we've got great presentation.
All I got was a chip and cheese. What an idiot.
Great presentation, and also great to share. You're sitting there with 2 or 3 other people, and you can split this up. And the chips come out crispy. You can hear the crunch from a couple feet away, and then all that great flavor. No, you're fine.
Look at my wife.
That means we did it correctly. We've nailed it. You get the juice from the sauce, you get the little bit of spice from the sauce, and then overall,
work a little bit, though.
Just comes up with a pop of flavor. Look at that.
My God.
Mounded with all kinds of great stuff.
It is mounded with all great stuff. So
big chunky chicken in there too.
Oh, I didn't even know the chicken.
Big chunky chicken.
That was a legitimate reaction.
That was a legitimate S word on camera. I shall not repeat you, although I will do that off camera.
So far, we're banging all cylinders right this. Now I go with my blood orange. It's a good combo.
Yep.
Right. I want to give this its due. But what's next? I've had Cuban sandwiches all across the country. I love them so much.
Yeah.
There's very specific, though, a taste about a Cuban in different parts of the country. What makes yours different than others? What makes it so great?
It's such a classic sandwich, but you can put little spins on it, especially when you start looking at the types of ingredients you use. The savory pork and ham is awesome, but then the spicy mustard, and you can have all kinds of ranges of that mustard. Balancing that out with the savory character, and then those pickles. You know, those pickles are amazing.
Oh yeah, they sure are. I love them so much.
You get the pickles in there, and then that toasted bread when you press it.
So is it
off the chain?
It just feels like such a simple sandwich. Where does it go wrong for some people? You know what I mean?
I can't tell you where it goes wrong because I'm trying not to do it.
Oh.
But yeah, fantastic. Again, difference in textures. You've got the crunchy bread. You've got all that nice meat inside of there with some cheese as well. And then those bright pickles come through.
It's such a classic sandwich.
Yeah.
I assume this is one of your best sellers. This is something that people come in. This is what they're getting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, when you look at, we put it at the top of the list on the sandwich part of the menu because we want people to jump in there and have one of our signatures.
All right, so this has an interesting pairing, I'm sure, with the Cuban. What's this beer?
All right, so what we brought is a little bit of tropical flair in the beer too. So this is a sour
Smells
that
weird.
we literally are releasing right now. You are the first person to taste it.
Very good.
These are some of our top
It's sour.
sellers.
You should have told me it was sour.
People love this flavor profile, and it's especially
It's so
warm
unique.
weather. That refreshing element.
I am
comes
going to
through.
get a chip just to kind of cleanse the
Don't
palate a little
forget,
bit.
yeah, those absolute homemade chips, special spice profile, and comes through
Oh.
homemade by us.
Very good. I'm going to hold that for a second.
Enjoy the chip.
All right, so Andrew, what do we got here? This looks, obviously I know what we have. We have a sandwich here, but this is probably a little bit more unique than just
Absolutely.
a sandwich. What are we looking at?
One of our brand new additions, we're a new menu that popped out this summer. It's called Fredo. It's an Italian sandwich. It's got ham, pepperoni, and salami, banana peppers, Italian dressing on a French roll. Fantastic, got great crunch, very savory and cheesy gooey, and then the banana peppers give it just a little bit of brightness.
Okay, and then the beer, and this is something that I failed to mention earlier on some of the other pairings, is that the beer is being paired specifically
Absolutely.
for the food.
Yeah, they all
Walk me
bring
through
out
that,
flavors.
because it's not
Yeah.
just wine and that.
Yeah.
There is a beer pairing. How does that work?
Yeah, so everything from the combination of textures with the density of the beer or the crispness of the beer, the same with the food, and then also flavor profiles, whether it's bright or whether it's dank or whether it's roasty or chocolate. All that can go and augment whatever's coming out of the food elements as well. And this is all done absolutely on purpose.
So are you supposed to drink the beer and then eat the food, or eat the food and then drink the beer? Who
That
cares?
is not as big of a deal as just going back and forth.
I couldn't agree more.
Going back and forth is the key because you're going to be able to augment each flavor as you do that. This is called...
What is this?
Yes!
What is this?
That's what we want! This is Crafted Mash Volume 10.
Is this what you're drinking, my man? Sure you are.
This is Crafted Mash Volume 10. It was our 10th anniversary celebration. It is a New England, so it's meant to be juicy,
Oh,
dense,
that's really
very
damn good.
flavorful, and we used all the best hops. Citra, Galaxy,
But it's-
Idaho 7, pounding out in huge aroma and flavor in that beer.
It is, and it's cloudy, and it feels like it should have a very different taste, but it's a explosion quickly.
Yeah, and this style is all about being smooth. Even
And
though it's
smooth
got
and light.
all that hop flavor in there, we intentionally don't put a lot of bitterness that you
Yeah.
find in IPAs, so it comes off really smooth and easy to drink.
Because most of the time when you see a beer like this, it feels, you can see the heaviness.
Yeah.
And you can almost feel yourself just ugh.
Yeah.
This is not
Not
it.
gonna
But
roll
what's
that
the name
way.
of this again? Tell me
This
again.
is called Crafted Mash Volume 10. Should be on for a good portion of this summer. And,
As it should.
Really nice New England IPA.
Now, I was supposed to go back and forth, but that thing was too damn good, so I didn't go back and forth. So let me try this. This is the Italian. Okay.
More crunch. You gotta love it.
Boom.
Yep.
Squad.
Gotta love it.
Napkin around
Man
here.
needs some
Go.
napkins.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That is crunch. I mean, that's a little spice too, but that's really good.
got a
You guys,
little kick to it.
it's a good amount of meat and good amount of density, but it's not overwhelming.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Overall,
Made
great
another
sandwich.
bite.
And don't forget those.
Look away. Nothing to see here.
Don't forget those homemade chips we got there too. Those are made fresh by us, our own concoction. You're not going to see anything like that anywhere else.
Really?
Absolutely.
Good. That's great. I really don't know what else to say about it, other than that's great. All right, I can't eat any more of this. I got to dinner at 6:45. I can't.
No mas.
Andrew, thank you so much, man. It was
Absolutely.
really fun. I really enjoyed it so
Absolutely.
much. I love your people. I love your spot. Congratulations on 10 years. It's an amazing accomplishment, amazing feat, and you keep getting better and better. Keep introducing new things and continued success, man.
Yep. Continued success over and over. Do it again and again, better and better.
That's right. Cheers to you.
Love the way you say it.
Cheers to MashCraft.
Cheers.
Enjoy.
You too.
Cheers, guys. Here we go.
Hey!